What's up guys, Kylie Vapes here, back at you with another review, and in this video we're going to be examining several different flavors from the Lucky Ruckus vape shop, and those flavors include lemon pie, Granny's Inclination, and then I also have a Granny's Inclination plus an iced effect flavor, but I will taste those back to back. And then I've got the Struggle, Apple Pie, Carmelo Perium, Red Perium, Blue Freeze, Lucky Lime Sauce, and Blueberry Lemonade. So, let's get started. We're gonna taste some blueberry lemonade first. Alright, I believe that all of these juices are 50-50 blends, however they do have a max VG option available on their website for all y'all cloud chasers out there. And all of the samples I am tasting today are in 3 milligrams. So here's the bottle for blueberry lemonade, just about a 5 milliliter sample. I believe that's 5 milliliters, could be more. Not so great with those measurements. Alright, blueberry lemonade. Alright, okay, so first thing I've noticed is this is a little bit of a harsher vape. Could be because it's a 3 milligram at a 50-50 blend. Normally the 50-50s I've tried are 0, so there's virtually no throat hit. But the throat hit in this juice is pretty substantial, noticeable, but it's not too intense to the point where I want to cough. As for the flavor, it's actually very enjoyable. The initial inhale is that like tart, fresh lemon taste, and then it's kind of mellowed out with the sweetness of the blueberry. Absolutely delicious. I love it, and vapor production is not bad for a 50-50. So let's move on to Lucky Lime Sauce. Whoops, knocked the bottle over here. Alright, here's Lucky Lime Sauce. A little bit of a greenish flavor or color to it. I absolutely love this juice. But for some reason, like lemon, lime, grapefruit, anything, tangerine or orange, anything really citrusy or citric, sour or tangy, I just go crazy for. Alright, again, it's a little bit of a harsher vape because of the 3 milligrams at the 50-50. But as far as the flavor goes, it's amazing. Excuse me. It's like taking a bite of, like slicing up a fresh lime and taking a bite of that, but it's more of, almost got more of like a syrupy flavor, so it's like a lime cocktail almost. So you really got that tartness and then a very, very slight sweetness. Mostly it's very tangy and tart, and you really just get that powerful punch of lime flavor. I love it. Excuse me. Alrighty, so I'm going to pause the video, and then I'm going to start it up again. I'm just going to take a quick break, and I will be right back. Alright, so I'm back just after a short break, and we're going to be tasting Blue Freeze now. This one, I'm just going to say, is my favorite, for obvious reasons. Freeze, icy, menthol. It's to die for. And the throat hit isn't as intense as the other flavors that I've tasted in this line. It's more of a smooth, icy menthol. It's easier for me to continue to vape on all day. Man. I'm gonna have to order some more Blue Freeze because it's almost gone already. Yeah. there's got to be, I could probably drip in my Igo a couple more times. Well, there goes that bottle. Anyway, so for the flavor, Blue Freeze. It is an intense, icy, sweet menthol, but the sweetness comes from blueberries, and I absolutely love blueberry menthols. Some of the blueberry menthols I've tried have not been as intense minty as I've been looking for. However, this one hits the nail on the head. Perfectly icy. It's a perfect way to cool off on a hot day, and I absolutely love to vape my minty menthols when it's just scorching hot outside. And I mean, I live in Washington, so sometimes it's super rainy, and then I look outside 5 minutes later, and it's just, the sun's coming out, and it's hot, and it's just miserable outside. So Blue Freeze definitely helps me get through those crazy bipolar days. Let's move on to the next flavor. We're going to talk about Red Pyrium, which is very, very interesting and unlike any other flavor that I have tried before that is similar to Red Pyrium. So then I guess they're really not similar. All right, Red Pyrium. Red Pyrium is like a mixture of pears and raspberries, but the pear flavor is very, very different from any other pear flavor that I've tried. It's not like the classic green pear. It's like a red pear flavor, which I was on the Lucky Ruckus website and I was doing some research on different flavors, and I saw that it is the picture of the juice is like a red pear, which I've never seen before, so I assume that it's more of like a tart pear, similar to comparing like a green apple and a red apple. The flavor is excellent. More tart, and the raspberries kind of add to that tartness as well, but the mixture of pear and raspberries go together very perfectly. And if you've never tried a pear-raspberry blend, I highly recommend that you check out Red Pyrium because you're going to love it. Okay, so let's move on to Carmelo Pyrium. Go. So similar to Red Pyrium, Carmelo Pyrium is that red pear flavor, but instead of the raspberries, it's more of obviously it's like a creamy, savory, silky caramel, and it's really fantastic, and you gotta try it. I swear, it's amazing. It's like, the inhale, you get the tartness from that red pear, and then on the exhale, it just really kind of smooths and glides right over your taste buds, that sweet, silky, slightly salty caramel flavor, and it's absolutely superb. Freaking amazing. Okay, so we're going to taste some apple pie, and then I'm going to take another short break. Sorry about that, guys. I just keep getting like Nico shakes, and I got to get up and walk around and just take some time to gather myself again. I'm a weakling when it comes to nicotine. However, I do enjoy it on occasion. Alrighty. Apple pie. I've got to say, I've tried a couple of apple pie blends, and in those blends I've noticed that there is just too much going on to be an enjoyable apple pie, and that's not the case for the apple pie made by Lucky Ruckus. In this version, you really just get those caramelized apples with that slight tart, and almost kind of get this like that, because you know how when you have an apple pie, the apples, they should be very, very sweet, but they should be soft. Not too soft, though, because the perfect apple pie has kind of got that slight crunch when you bite into it, as well as accompanied by this sweet flavor left by sort of like the crust. So in this vape, you get it's perfect, basically. I'm having a hard time describing it. It's, you get the perfect caramelized, crunchy, sweet, and soft apples, but you also get the sweetness and that, like, almost graham crackery crust flavor that, well, from the crust of the apple pie. It's to die for. I absolutely love it. Okay, so I'm going to take my short break, and I will be right back.